Oh! Jesus. Look at that fish. Look at. Welcome everybody out here to Wham Fishing. Thanks for joining me, guys. So are y'all ready to catch some pre-spawn fish? Those nice big fat, you know, 6-7 pounders, because I absolutely am. It's finally to that time of the year where the water's starting to warm up a little bit. It's starting to warm up more than it's starting to cool off. So I'm starting to see water temperatures like low 50s, mid 50s. I'm out here, I've got 50, come on, hit it. Oh, 56.9, almost 57 degrees out here right now. So hopefully I've got some pre-spawn fish starting to move up. I'm gonna try and I've got some other things. I know I've thrown it before, but I want to try out this glide bait that I've got out here, see if I can get some of those, bigger fish to bite it, and try out a couple other things. You know, these fritz sides, all the rave, especially this time of year. So I'm gonna be messing around with those guys a little bit. Just kind of try those out. It's not really like my favorite things to throw out here, but I want to start getting used to them, along with, like I said, the jerkbaits on here. Jerkbait's still on here as well. I am going to keep trying to mess with that throughout the year and work on that. But got a handful of things. Almost up here to our first spot. See if we can't catch. You know, I want like a 7. That's not asking too much, right? Just a measly 7 pounder out here. So we're gonna get fishing and see what we can drag out of here. Oh gosh, there. Okay. I guess he was just following it the whole time. Whoa. Oh my God. That was a big one. That was the 7 I was asking for. Man. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sharpen your hooks, guys. Sharpen your hooks. Don't be like me. Oh, there's another one chasing it. Oh my gosh. They are following this thing really, really, really close to the boat. Come here, buddy. God, I hope that y'all could have seen, I hope that y'all could see the shadow that was underneath this thing, because there was a monster underneath this fish. Oh, but first fish of the day, nice little chunky fish. And I'm gonna get him back and throw a jerkbait or something back in there, see if I can figure out what was following him. Come on, that's another reason why I throw gold out here a lot. Gold, gold, and gold. So that's what those bigger fish are down there munching on. I felt him pop it. Felt him pop it the last time. Maybe I need to be throwing the jerkbait more today. He hit it and missed it that first time, and then he came back and got it. Oh. Oh. Come here, friend. Jerkbait fish. Trying to get better at it, at least. Work in progress still. I'll take it. There he is. I hit it coming towards me. Oh, perfect timing, but of course my hat camera died right as I set the hook on this guy. So there's another decent fish. And splashing everything. All right. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. As soon as I set the hook on that last fish, the camera battery died. But just lifting and dropping the rattle trap, lifting and dropping. He pecked it a couple times and he hit it and running straight at me with it. So I think there might be a couple more fish there. So I'll get back at him. There he is. There he is. Right on the drop. Comes up out of 7.5 up into 5. And sitting right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not a giant. Not a giant. Good fish. Nope, nope, nope. Gotcha. It seems like the shallower I go, these fish are getting a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. So I think I need to back off just a little bit. These are all the males that are gonna push up first, make the beds, and the females are, you know, still 100 yards or so behind them. So I might make another cast at this and then slide off a little bit deeper. Oh, there he is. God, that feels like a good fish too. That's a big fish. That's what I've been looking for today. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump, don't jump. I think I had my drag too tight earlier. That's why I was losing some of these fish. They were biting. I was just pulling the hooks right out of them. So I had to loosen my drag quite a bit. Oh man. Either this fish is hooked on the side, or this is a very good fish. I'll see if it's going to make up for that 6 or 7 that I lost earlier today. Plus these things. Oh, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump, don't stop jumping, fish. Fish. It's not as big as the one that I lost. He's got it inside of his face, so he's pulling a little bit harder, but still a very good fish. Yeah. That's the pre-spawner we've been looking for. That's those pre-spawn fish. Look how fat that thing is too. There we go. Yes. Come here. Oh yeah. How about that? That's what we've been looking for today. Just barely in the top of his mouth. Oh. Look at the belly on that thing. Look at the belly. It's a good solid fish. And we brought our old catch board just in case. And it's got a tether. It's got a tether. Oh, he's a good 5 pounder, 5.5 pounder. Good 20 incher. All right. So I'm gonna get a quick picture of this one before I drop her back if she doesn't stop biting me. So this has it over there somewhere. Oh god. Okay. God knows. Oh, just the way they hit it comes screaming straight at you. That's another good pre-spawn fish. I felt the tap and I swung and I didn't hit him at first. It like he was coming at me with it. He had come forward a good foot or so by the time I actually got hit him. Oh. Another good pre-spawn fish. There we go. You can see him on the side scan. But you got that thing pinned in there, don't you? What's the worst that can happen, right? There we go. A little leech or something on him. Don't need any of those on our fish out here. All right. So it took a little bit of doing, but I think it's also helping that it's warming up later in the day. It's warming up later in the day, and these fish certainly agree with that. Fish certainly agree with the water being a little bit warmer. All right, you look a little bit longer. You look nice and long too. Close your mouth, close your mouth, close your mouth. A little 19-incher, 4-pounder. I'll say 4.5 with the belly. But good fish, good fish. There we go. All right. Everything's starting to warm up a little bit later in the day, myself included. And I said that I was going to stick with the jerkbait a little bit more. I said that I needed to learn. There's a fish swimming off. You can see the fish swimming away from the... Or get distracted very easily. You can see the fish swimming away from the... You can see the fish swimming away from the boat right there. Right there. There he goes. But yeah, I said I was going to throw the jerkbait a little bit more. And I've been doing that most of the day. I've been throwing the jerkbait and things instead of throwing the rattle trap. So I think a couple of these brush piles and stuff, I probably got a little too close because this thing wasn't casting as well earlier. I got the brakes finally tuned and it wasn't quite casting as well as it should. But I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with the jerkbait, especially today. After catching the fish that I've caught and using it the way that I have and getting a feel for it, I definitely feel a lot more confident. And confidence is key. Well, I feel like that was kind of a shorter day for me. I didn't really get out here till about 11:30, 12ish, and just kind of bounced around. It's about 5 o'clock now, so about 5 hours out here. And I should have gone with my gut instinct. I knew those fish were going to be right there along that drop station to push up into the grass flats and things like that. Grass flats and docks that are up there. I should have stuck with that drop off there. Like 5 minutes in, I jumped off that 6 or 7 pounder, and that should have told me right off the bat to keep on doing that. I fished out deep a little while, didn't catch anything out farther, and came back to the drop off, started catching fish again. So pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. That's what I need to work on. Guys, the fish, they don't generally lie to you too often. if you're out catching 1 and 2 pounders and then you change and make a change, you start catching 3s and 4s, kind of pay attention to that. I know it's hard sometimes. Like my brain, I want to go out there and fish. I want to fish everything out here. I just kind of want to go everywhere, and I need to focus down. But overall, big things for the day. Jerkbait, old jerking bait. I stuck with it quite a bit more than I usually do. out here it got a little bit windy, and it's not the most fun thing to throw in the wind because it spirals and does all kinds of crazy stuff. I want to throw the rattle trap because it just cuts through the wind, but stuck with a jerkbait and learn. I feel good. I feel like I'm learning it, learning the nuance of it a little bit better. So I'm glad I did stick with it. I did catch the 5-pounder and a 4-pounder and a bunch of twos and stuff like that on it. So that overall, that was an awesome day, guys. The water is 50. I know it wants to be 60 degrees. It wants to be 60 degrees so bad. The water's 59 degrees right now. I think I saw like 59.5. So as I know, in my neck of the woods, North Carolina, these lakes are starting to warm up. This place is a shallow bowl, so it warms up a little bit quicker, but it's starting to be that time. Pre-spawn. God, I want pre-spawn to be here. I want pre-spawn, spawn, summertime. I want it to be warm. I want to be able to fish shallow, fish whatever I want, instead of coming out here in the middle of the lakes, stuff like that. I know it's a little bit more exciting for everybody to watch, but I know y'all are probably excited for pre-spawn. It's the time of the year where you catch the biggest fish of the year, where you start seeing those, you know, 10s and 11s, and the guy down in Texas caught that 17. I mean, just insane fish this time of year. So I am here for it. I am ready for it. Let's get it on. So guys, I'll head back to the house. Thank y'all for watching, guys. If y'all are not subscribed, subscribe for me. If you haven't, hit the like button for me. If anything that y'all want to see, as usual, let me know, guys. I love the comments on there. All the Lake Norman comments, all the Murray comments, stuff like that. I love everybody talking to me. If you got any questions, just let me know. I'll try and answer as best I can. And I mean, who doesn't like talking fishing? You can always sit there and talk fishing with everybody. So like I said, I'm gonna head to the house. I'll see y'all next time.